Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to The Corner here. You're chilling with me. It's Samcro, co-host of the What's Up Bro podcast show and one of the execs here at J&J Production Studios. Just wanted to do a quick little video. I try to do these once in a while so you guys get a chance to kick back and relax with me. I also wanted to do something a little bit different today, just to kind of help pump up our main podcast for our network here at What's Up Bro podcast show, or the What's Up Bro podcast show at J&J Production Studios. So I thought it might be fun, and I'm going to get right off to the bat with this, and then we're going to do a couple announcements, going to share a couple of things that we're thinking and so forth. But if anybody's interested that's listening, we mentioned this, we advertised this way back, quite a ways back in fact. I think in the early days when we first started to work on some shows, when we kind of did sort of a screen test, when we kind of worked on some things. I know I did a lot of announcements on our Facebook pages, and I shared a lot of things there. We may have done it through the show. I feel like in the early episodes of the What's Up Bro show we did. I don't think we've done it recently. So I figured now would be a good time to pull this out. We do offer different themes and different topics every week for the What's Up Bro show, myself and Big Hoss. We do, in addition, have our small segments like this one with Chillin with Sam Crow. Big Hoss, his special episodes, special podcast that he does. Excuse me. Again, I'm having some brain farts here. But we also have, again, primarily the What's Up Bro show, and we want to have everybody involved as much as possible. So we thought we'd have a fun contest here. Now, and also in honor of the fact that we have a new email address, we still use the What's Up Bros show at yahoo.com, but we have primarily our studio email, which is j_jproductionstudios at yahoo.com. Send us some emails there, or you can hit us up on Facebook, whichever way you can find us. You're welcome to go on there. Check it out. You can join the public Facebook group. You can't like our business page. There's ways to contact us through there, any which way you want to do it. But if you want to send email, and a lot of people do, that's perfectly fine. You want to have a contest and put it out for you guys to see if you can come up with a good episode for the show. So if you have an idea, if you think of a particular theme, topic that you want to hear on the show, you can take it as far as if you want to start writing a script. If you just want to submit a page of ideas and say, hey guys, this is what we're looking at, can you maybe talk about this? Definitely, if you do that, and also make sure you let us know, put your name to it, or at least something you want us to advertise even for you. If you have your own YouTube channel or something of that nature, we want to make sure that we give you credit for that as well. We'll use that. We'll pick the winner, the one show that seems to be the best. We'll do this a few times so that everybody has a chance, so that nobody gets left out. But we'll see what everybody comes up with, and I'm curious to see what kind of submissions come in. And again, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate, doesn't have to be anything out of the box or too ordinary. We just ask that it's not too, what's the word? It's a good word to say it, is that we do try to target specific areas not to go with, so as long as it's not terribly crude, we try not to get too politically involved, religious debates, things like that. We do want to try to talk about and be open-minded with things, but we don't want it to be using this as a platform to slander anybody, to hurt anybody, to be offensive to anybody. And let's face it, all of us at one point in time are going to be offended by somebody, right? But just something more, and use this as a launching pad for you, something that you personally would enjoy, that's going to relax you, that's going to be the thing that you come home in the course of the day or early in the evening, or if you're going before you go to bed, that you're going to kick back and relax to. That sort of thing. That's what we're looking for. Again, our primary basis and the primary goal for our shows are to be fun and entertaining, especially when we go live with the What's Up Bro show on the weekends. So, submit something along that nature. Again, we'll consider all options, and otherwise free creativity no matter what. If it's child-friendly, that's fine, or younger viewer-friendly. If it's not, please let us know as well. We do have disclaimers that we put out there just because we don't want it to be... We don't want to share offensive material to younger age listeners or viewers, anybody who checks that out. and there are guidelines in certain areas that we have to be careful of too. So those are just some things to keep in mind as you submit those. But let us know. Hit us up. Email, again, or Facebook. And eventually, and again, I will use this announcement. I guess we'll kind of, launch into this announcement too. The website will be hitting soon. That's going to be another area where you can reach out to us. We're hoping to have that these next couple of weeks. I will be in touch with Mrs. Olivia Bright. And we're going to see how we're doing there. I know there's a couple final projects and tweaks that we want to do before we launch it. I'm looking forward to getting the link. The link will be shared on our YouTube channel. I will share the link on all of our Facebook and our social media. We'll make sure to have the links on our primary account, which we use Spreaker for, Spreaker.com. It should be listed there as well. We can get it up. It might share. I'm not quite sure how the podcasts themselves work. Maybe we could try it. It might share on Spotify, iHeartRadio, on any of the other podcasting services where you can get episodes for. And check us out. We have accounts there. But it will be out there. So that'll be another avenue opportunity for you guys to reach out. But in the meantime, what we have, you can use. But we want to have fun with that. And especially because I've been thinking about this as well. We did our Halloween special over this past weekend, which was a lot of fun. It was great. Hope you guys will enjoy it. And knowing for November, we do have Thanksgiving coming up, but there's not a lot going there. So I thought this might be a good time, because I know the Christmas season's coming up in December. The holidays are always crazy. We're going to have some shows going on there too. So now might be a good time to try to get this out there. And again, there's no wrong answers. There's no need to feel inferior. You don't have to be embarrassed by anything. If that's the other thing actually too, is if you want to make a submission but you don't want to be mentioned, you want it to be anonymous, perfectly fine. We don't have to share any information about you. We'll just take it, make the episode our own, and we'll do that. We'll have fun with that. And if you're listening to it, you'll know that it's yours, that you submitted it. We can, and we might do, if enough eagerness is put there, if everybody submits it, we might award the winner, or the person that submits really the best script that we'll use right away, a prize. Not sure what that would be, but it'll be something. So that's a possible incentive there if you want to try to help out in that regard. So that way you doubly win. You get an episode on the show aired live, and you get a bonus prize. So that's something to consider there as well. That we can make happen. But again, a lot of it comes back to submitting to us. So, and again, if you do have a submission, make sure at least to let us know, give us details, especially, I'm thinking more along the lines of the emails, because you can get a little more specific there. You can do it on Facebook and stuff like that nature too, but as far as personal sharing, maybe email might be better at this point in time to do that. So just give us as much information as you can, that we would need. And just specificity. I can't speak, my English is not that great today. Be specific as to how much info you want shared, and if you want to be credited, if you want us to be mentioned, or so forth. So I think it'll be fun. I hope you guys will take this and roll with it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. And I think it's just really neat, because we've said this, part of the basis for why we created these podcast series and why we have the production company doing that now, our own self-proclaimed production company. We want to have fun with this. And really, truly, we have. We've had such a fulfilling and fun time doing these shows. I know for me personally, I'm sure Big Hoss will agree, and the others that help us with the show, but for me personally too, it's just been, I'm hoping and I'm optimistic for the future. I can't wait to see where things are growing. Part of our announcements are we're still partnering with Spreaker's partnering a company of Fiverr, which is just a list of people who offer their services. As you've seen, I'll mention again if you missed any of the previous episodes, our new artwork that we have for the studio logo, the cover art we have now for the What's Up Bro show episodes, not to mention our voice actors that have contributed to us, which we're going to use probably again. We're hoping to do some advertising. We're hoping to find ways to grow our podcast channel as well as our YouTube channel, things like that. It's just and the overall consensus of it, whether this channel gets 1 million viewers, subscribers on YouTube, we have 1 million listeners on all of our accounts, 1 million downloads, and we make a buttload of money doing that. It's not why we're doing it, in all honesty. Those things are nice. Those are nice things to have on the side. Anybody wants to do that. That's really the American dream nowadays, especially. But for us, it's more just a way to kick back and relax. It's a fun little outlet that we have. If we can make a few bucks doing it, hey, that's great. And really, honest and truthfully, the money that we make from the show would just give us more opportunity to incorporate more equipment, better equipment for depending on certain things. We can incorporate different things. It's just going to go towards the show and help us do more things for you guys who listen, because we want to give you the best entertainment we possibly can. So if you think about it, in essence, we're really just going to take those funds and just recycle it right back into the show. So that's really all that's about. Another great incentive, because again, really the bottom line at the end of the day is We want to be entertaining for you guys to have something just to listen to. Not because we want to share it, not because we want to just hear ourselves talk. We want to be something that, like any great artists do, like ASMR artists. If you've seen a lot of YouTube videos, check it out if you haven't. Or, people that do things that are relaxing. Even like massage therapists, or any kind of therapist, their goal is to relax clients and relax people. That's kind of what we're basically doing here as well. And like radio has been in the day, and all kinds of old shows over the air, smooth voice talking, music playing, all those kind of things. We all need moments of relaxation, right? So that's pretty much, we're no different than pretty much anybody else who's come before us. There's a lot of people doing what we're doing, but we're trying to put our own spin and our own uniqueness to what we're trying to accomplish as well. And being as that we are a bunch of different individuals that contribute to the show, a lot of great things happen. As you guys have probably noticed, if you've listened to the show before, you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So we want to keep our fingerprint and our stamp on it, and we figure the best way to do that too is to continue to have you guys involved. Doesn't mean you're doing all the work, and it doesn't mean that you have to do all the time. It doesn't mean that we're not going to help you. And again, that's the other thing too, is if you submit it or you're saying, I have an idea and I'm not quite sure, we can proofread. We'll proofread it. We'll check it. Communicate with us. We'll help you walk through it. If maybe you're stuck on an idea that you want to share, you're not sure how to do it, we can walk you through it. It's no problem. This is a very laid-back environment. We're a very fun, friendly family community. There's no pressure here. We're not a multi-billion-dollar corporation. I can say that with all certainty. So, for sure, our accounts will show that, and if I show receipts from the income we get from the show, which is very little, so you get the point. But anyway, this is just something more fun, and I've learned over the course of time that the more you have a more personal input, the better a show or the better experience can be. Now, case in point for an example too, in the sports world, if we want to indulge there for a minute, and I will say it because it is World Series time, and if you're a Phillies fan, I am not particularly, but I am rooting for the Phillies. They just won Game 3. They are now 2-1 in the series, so fingers crossed, here's hoping that things will go well there against the Astros. But again, as long as it's a good series, and it has been so far, so just a quick little shout-out there, nod there. But we look at the sporting world, and specifically, I know there's a few teams like this, but one team that comes to mind is the Green Bay Packers, the NFL franchise. Now, what makes the Green Bay Packers a unique franchise is they're not controlled by a corporation. They're not controlled by any billionaires or any multimedia personalities, anything like that. They're controlled by the citizens and the people who live in the Green Bay area. So regular people like us, which I think is very unique, and it's very interesting. It's sort of like, you may have seen it too, depending on some jobs you worked at, maybe you know some people. Some companies, when you work there, they want to include their employees, so what they do is, in addition to having them earn a living and paying them a salary and so forth, and benefits, they also will offer their employees a share or a stake in the corporation and the company. I know a few places like that. So it's kind of that same thing here with us. And the reason being is we find, again, it makes it more of a personal touch, and it can help navigate and make the creativity and all of the interesting things that come from the show tailored to what everybody wants. Meaning that we fully expect to have a different demographic of people. Everybody's different. Sometimes we like the same things. A lot of times we don't. But for you guys contributing, it could be a lot of you find this is the content this week. A lot of you might submit things and say the following week, okay, this is content that we like. It's very much like we want to be that chameleon. We want to adapt. We want to change color to fit whatever the situation, circumstances are, etc. It's just the best way for us really to connect with the audience, which is why a big reason we're plugging the website too is we're hoping that will allow us to do that, because as much as social media is nice, and again, I stand by the fact that I've seen it too, is not everybody uses social media. So with that being said, knowing that most people who sit at their desk or sit at home or on the computer generally will surf the web, and a website usually is a great way to really engage with people that you want to. So with companies, a lot of times, a lot of businesses, you don't always do that, but for us being more of an entertainment kind of field there with that, we will have direct contact, interact with you. Again, one of the main features I have mentioned in previous shows is the forums page, which is in development for that. That will allow you guys, the audience, the listeners, not only to communicate and engage with us, who on-air talent or any of the staff members, it's going to give you the opportunity to communicate with other fans or people listening to the show. Whether that's all across the United States, could be some in Europe, could be some in Asia, don't know. But the point is, it's going to make our community smaller and more connected no matter what part of the globe you live on. So keep that in mind. That's an awesome way to do it. So all these things are going to come to pass. These are things we're working on. And we're doing our best just to really want to get your guys' feedback as to what you would like and what you want to hear and what you want to see. That's also why we say, especially, I know YouTube is a big one for that. If you like the video, make sure you click the like button or leave a comment. Let us know what you think. We do take those seriously, and we check them all. We check them quite often. So that's allowing us to have feedback to know what we're doing good, what we're not, if it's content that we should continue with, if it's something that we need to veer away and find something else. Which, so far, judging from what we're looking at and the feedback there, it seems like the content's going fairly well. So we'll take that as a good sign, but it's always helpful. So those are just some things to consider and to think about. I'm going to take a pause here really quickly. We'll take a short break. I'm going to play a little music for you guys. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk about just some promotional things, I guess, in a way, and some advertisements and some upcoming things for the main show, the What's Up Bro podcast show for us. And we'll continue to kick back a little bit with me. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It feels like the week just got started, so it's going to be the weekend before we know it. And I know myself, my schedule tends to be crazy. So I feel like I'm living in a time warp because every single moment I think I have it straight. They don't. And I'm sure a lot of you probably know exactly to the verbatim, to the letter, what I'm talking about. You get it. I'm sure a lot of you may be even busier than that. And I shudder to think what that's like because I don't know how much more busy I can take. So, but I'm hoping this is good and relaxing for you guys. It's kind of why we do this, to break this up a little bit, because most of our content we do on the weekends. But it's nice when we have a moment, and I try to grab a moment. I like to come on and talk to you guys. So hope you enjoy it just as much as I do. But stick around. Come on back. We'll keep chilling some more. Some more great things are coming up. I'll share with you guys some things that we're excited about, too, that we're hoping to have. All things coming up, lining up. And a lot of it might be familiar if you've listened to the recent episodes from the What's Up Bro show, but I want to make sure I put this out there in case you didn't or haven't had a chance to, just to kind of catch everybody up. So stick around. Don't go away. I'll be right back. This will be a short break, not too long. Come back, chill with me, having a great time. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday as well. Hope you guys are having a great day. Weather's been beautiful, again, depending where you're at, but for the most part, it's been nice. It's been wonderful. So enjoy your life, enjoy your day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and be safe. As always, very important. Stick around. I'll see you guys in a minute. Don't go away.
Soundstripe. 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 Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
Soundstripe. 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 Soundstripe.
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
All right, I'm back. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out there. I apologize. It was a little bit longer than I thought, but those bathroom breaks sometimes can be can go a little bit more than we think until we get situated and all that stuff. So, but I'm here. If you're just coming to check out and chill out here with me, Samcro, welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you that have been hanging out so far, lovely to have you. I'm so glad you are here. So we're talking a little bit. I'm going to actually get ready to wrap things up here because I'm actually a little bit past my normal time. So I did share a little bit about some things that we want to do. There's contest going on there we're going to do. Any questions at all, let us know. We're going to be working on some updates for certain things. We're going to expand on our social media. I actually might work on that today a little bit. You can hit us up on our, YouTube channel. Well, yes, you can do contests on our YouTube channel. You can get us on Facebook. You can also email us directly. So, just a couple quick announcements, again, I want to wrap up with because I want to tell you guys about some exciting things we have coming up. So, first and foremost, since we are getting closer to the weekend, we have special plans for our Friday night show, the What's Up Bro podcast show. We're looking to have Ramsey Veach of Impulse Martial Arts, the dojo that we train at. He's going to be back. That's on the schedule. talking some more into the martial arts world. We might do, it looks like we're probably going to do a Q&A. We're going to have some questions. He's going to answer that, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Our normal time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listing time if you're in a different time zone, especially if you're in Europe or places of that nature down below the equator. I'm not sure how that affects the time zone, so you'll have to do your research, especially in the UK. I think it's a 12-hour difference. I'm not positive. But either way, we will be live. And as always, these episodes do go up, and you can view them anytime. And also, I mentioned the other day, too, I realized this, and it was a bad call on me. You can download these episodes if you enjoy them off of our podcast streaming service sites that we use. Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio. If you love these episodes, you want more of them, you want to take them with you so you don't have to use data or use Wi-Fi, or if you need to be somewhere where you want to travel, take them with you, download them. If you really like them, we'd love for you to have them. They're free to download, I believe, in most places. I don't think there's any charge really for any of those. So if you like them, take them with you. Have a party with them. Enjoy with anybody else, with your friends. Wherever you want to use them, make good use of them. We would love to hear that. That'd be fantastic. Also, again, we're having our contest giveaway still. I believe I mentioned that, but I'm going to mention it again anyway, just to be safe. We are offering some attempts to earn some prizes. Again, there's no buy-in, no requirement, nothing. It's just a little fun way. We're trying to see if we can promote the channels here on our podcast and on YouTube. If you can help us get people to get interested in the show, we would love to reward you guys, too, by having some giveaways. We did do one the other night for Halloween. We have a winner there. We're going to work on getting that prize out there. So you guys can be winners as well. And again, there's no pressure there whatsoever. Just a little fun way, but we like to let you guys know that that is available so that if you want to participate, you certainly can do so. That's either having somebody that you know contact us via email telling us they listen to the show, they enjoy the show, and mentioning you so we can credit you for that. On Facebook, on our group, or on the business page, either way. They can also leave a comment on YouTube. Any which way, as long as they credit you, if you referred somebody, we want to make sure that you get the proper credit so that you can be entered into a drawing to give away. Now, everybody can win. It's not a super hard giveaway for that, so there's not like you have to have so many people to... 1,000 people to subscribe to the YouTube channel or 1,000 people listening on our podcast. And as long as you just refer one person, that counts you. And everybody's going to be a winner. We're going to make sure everybody gets a slice of the pie and will win something. So just a little fun you guys can do if you want to. But check that out. It's a lot of awesome. We're going to run that through the rest of this year. We're in November, so we got about a month or so left. We'll probably do this again in the new year, but we just want to keep a timeline on it now just so we can keep track for that. But we'll see how that goes. So hopefully you guys will make good use of that. It's there for you. Please take and use at your discretion, at your leisure, whatever you want to do. Again, very laid back, no worries and considerations, no cost to you whatsoever. Also, we have, I mentioned at the beginning of this episode here, doing this, is the website. That will be coming up. We will give more details about that later. And I feel like there was one other announcement. Oh, I did say, I will clarify again too, is that we are still looking to add some elements to the show. We're going to, I don't want to spoil any surprises because we have a lot of different potential projects that we're looking at and kind of weighing which way we're going to go with them. But if you want some more interesting things to see how the show can be improved and updated, which we've done so far, from our artwork to our voice actors, we're probably going to have some more of that down the road. Stick around, stay tuned. We got some great things coming up there as well. And also, make sure you check out Mr. J's show, RagnarokInc.com, the Sanitarium channel, a good partner of ours. He has his own show. He helps us out with our show. He just had an episode on the other night. Actually, he's back in action. He's been down for the count for a little bit for his personal reasons, but he is back. Check it out. We can share the link. It is shared. I think he shared it as well on the Facebook business page. It might have been the Facebook group. I'm not positive. Maybe both. But it's a lot of fun. You can check that out. I will probably run... I did this on a show a couple weeks ago. I might run the clips again. We did make an appearance on his show a while back. If you guys want to hear that again, I might do that down the road. Might play those little clips again. So it's very entertaining for you all. So stick around. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, a lot of great things are coming up here. We're working hard. We're trying to get some great things going. So hopefully you guys will continue the ride with us. We appreciate you all so much so far. On the next episode, maybe we'll pick up some topics. I might do a little early. Maybe we'll talk about some Thanksgiving plans. I do want to save an episode to talk about some of your Christmas traditions and holiday traditions that are coming up. Decorating tips, things like that. We're going to be decorating early soon, too, just to get things up and running, especially outdoors since the weather's nice. And then I'm really looking forward to doing some of these episodes, chilling with me in the summertime. I got some great plans coming up for next year for that, so hopefully we'll have a great outpouring for that. But I appreciate you guys spending some time here. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Please make sure you come back and join us. We'll see you guys over the weekend. Friday and Saturday night, we're going to have some shows going on there, so hopefully you'll come check that out. We love you guys so much. We appreciate your support as always. can't thank you enough. We enjoy this greatly, but it's because we know we want this to bring joy for you guys as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And please, by all means, let us know what more we can do for you if you would like. Again, if anybody is interested to be on the show, we do have special guests lined up. I'm working on a few more. We will be happy to have you join us to talk about whatever you would like. If you have something of interest for you, if you have your own business, anything we can help do to promote you. You can even submit things into us and say you want us to advertise on the show. You don't have to come on, but if you want us to mention your business or your own podcast, maybe your Etsy shop, you're selling things on eBay, wherever, let us know. We'd be happy to do it. No charge to you whatsoever at all. We want to just help everybody succeed. I think it's very important today. So keep in touch with us. We'd be happy to do whatever we can to assist you, but we're so grateful that you're here. Thank you guys for chilling out here. I'm going to play out the outro for the What's Up Bro Show just because we love it so much. I think it's a great way to end the show, and just a lot of fun. Also gives you a little bit more insight into the streaming services that we have and so forth. And again, we put a lot of time into investing to this little outro there, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. We've been loving it so far as much as everything else. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys Friday night for the What's Up Bro podcast show. As always, I'm Samcro. Thank you so much for chilling with me. Come back next time. We'll kick back with a glass of lemonade, maybe a glass of hot chocolate because we're getting into that time of year. Or some pumpkin spice lattes if you guys prefer. Either way, we'll have a good time. We'll relax. It'll just be a lot of fun. But as always, thank you guys. Take care. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro Show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.